The best among you are those who have the best manners and character. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. The strong is not the one who overcomes the people by his strength, but the strong is the one who controls himself while in anger. Smiling in the face of your brother is charity. He who does not show mercy shall not receive mercy. A person's true wealth is the good deeds that he does in this world. Kindness is a mark of faith, and whoever is not kind has no faith. Take account of yourselves before you are taken to account. The best charity is that given by one who has little. You know, paradise lies at the feet of your mother. The ink of the scholar is more sacred than the blood of the martyr. Do not be people without minds of your own, saying that if others treat you well, you will treat them well, and that if they do wrong, you will do wrong. But instead, accustom yourselves to do good if people do good, and not to do wrong if they do evil. A believer does not taunt others, he does not curse others, he does not use profanity, and he does not abuse others. The strong person is not the one who can overpower others. Rather, the strong person is the one who can control themselves when they are angry. Whoever believes in Allah in the last day should speak a good word or remain silent. The greatest jihad, struggle, is to battle your own soul, to fight the evil within yourself. The world is but a temporary provision, and the best provision in the world is a righteous woman. The best of you are those who are best to their families. You are to do not waste water, even if you perform your ablution on the banks of an abundantly flowing river. Give charity without delay, for it stands in the way of calamity. Allah does not look at your appearance or your possessions. He looks at your heart and your deeds. Make things easy for the people and do not make them difficult. Do not belittle any good deed, even meeting your brother with a cheerful face. A true Muslim is one from whose tongue and hands others are safe. Modesty is a part of faith. The one who is not trustworthy has no faith. The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, while there is good in both. When you see a person who has been given more than you in money and beauty, look to those who have been given less. A person's wealth is not determined by their possessions, but rather by their contentment. Do not envy one another, do not outbid one another, do not hate one another, do not turn away from one another, and do not undercut one another, but be you, O servants of Allah, brothers. Most of you, the best of you is he who is the best to his family. So none of you truly believes until he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself. Do not be people of exaggeration in your religion. Say only the truth. The most complete gift of God is a life based on knowledge. The prayer of a person in distress is, O Allah, relieve my distress. Take advantage of 5 matters before 5 other matters. Your youth before you become old, your health before you fall sick, your wealth before you become poor, your free time before you become busy, and your life before your death. There is no obedience in sin, there is only obedience in what is right. The best way to defeat someone is to beat him at politeness. Do not waste time, for time is what life is made of. No one of you becomes a true believer until he desires for his brother what he desires for himself. Fear the prayer of the oppressed, for there is no barrier between it and Allah. A good friend and a bad friend are like a perfume seller and a blacksmith. The perfume seller might give you some perfume as a gift, or you might buy some from him, or at least you might smell its fragrance. As for the blacksmith, he might singe your clothes, and at the very least you will breathe in the fumes of the furnace. The believer's shade on the day of resurrection will be his charity. The cure for ignorance is to ask and learn. No, the best people are those who are most beneficial to others. Do not sit with the wicked, nor should you live with them. A person's true wealth is the good they do in this world. Do not kill the soul which Allah has made sacred except by right. Your actions alone will determine your fate. Forgive him who wrongs you. Join him who cuts you off. Do good to him who does evil to you, and speak the truth even if it be against yourself.